and welcome to Opportunity Recruiter on 1340 WJOL. The unemployment rate has been the lowest it's ever been in the past 2 decades. Companies need workers, and yet many of you are still searching for the right career opportunity. Today, Barton Staffing Solutions has lots of encouragement and opportunities to share with you. They're a staffing agency that is celebrating 20 years of providing part-time and full-time employment opportunities to job seekers. Michelle Barton-Nawa, Vice President of Sales for Barton Staffing Solutions and Barton Professional Placement Group, is back in the studio, along with Barton Staffing Solutions recruiter Jessica Lopez. They're going to share with you not only current openings and opportunities, but the skills they are seeking and tips on how to prepare for your interviews with the many companies they represent. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you, Marissa.
Thank you.
So glad you guys are here and you have lots of information to share and encouragement. Jessica, why don't I start with you? What is the most common question you get from job seekers about your services at Barton Staffing Solutions?
Are the jobs long-term? And the answer is yes. Most of our jobs are long-term or attempt to hire. So we are always looking for candidates that are seeking a career opportunity and growth.
That's good to hear. Seeking opportunity and growth, because a lot of people don't think that you can grow with these types of opportunities. As a recruiter, what is the first thing you want job seekers to do when they reach out to Barton Staffing Solutions?
I would say be honest and let us know exactly what you are in need of, because as we mentioned, we are looking to place candidates in long-term opportunities. Also, we want to make sure we set you up for success.
That's another good thing I like about your organization, your agency, is that you do want them to succeed. If they succeed, you succeed. So what are some of the skills you're seeking?
We are currently looking for candidates that have some light industrial background experience, for example, forklift operators, entry-level machine operators, order pickers, and assembly, as well as general labor.
Okay. And how can, for these types of opportunities, and for others, how can job candidates prepare for an interview?
I would say come in with the right attitude and be ready to answer questions about your past work experience.
Okay, so just a smile and be ready to work?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I've seen many surprising and not so helpful things job candidates do during their interviews. But I've seen a lot of crazy things, to be honest with you. But, and I'm sure you have too. What are some of the do's and don'ts of an interview, during an interview?
Do come in with a positive attitude and an open mind. Coming in with a poor attitude and showing a lack of motivation is very discouraging to a recruiter that is looking to place you. Also, I would say appearance and posture are important, as well as communication and eye contact. If you come in pajamas, slouching, with a poor attitude, that would make for a difficult placement.
I've seen things similar to pajamas come in. So, yes, that's a good tip. And do you have any words of encouragement for job seekers, especially when they are rejected? Because you know what, guys? Everyone's going to go through some rejection. I've gone through it many times, and there's been a lot of, also not, times where I've gotten the opportunities, and it could be pretty discouraging. So tell me what words of encouragement you have.
Well, first, don't be discouraged. If we do not have an immediate position available that best fits your skill set, that does not mean we may not have one in the future. We have plenty of new opportunities that become available all the time. We also have other offices that may be able to help you.
So that's important for people to know, that you have opportunities at different companies. So just because they get rejected by one doesn't mean they'll get rejected by the other?
Correct.
Okay. All right. So that's good news, because that's why a staffing agency is another reason why it's a good place to go, because you can try more than one opportunity if it's needed. And how about you, Michelle? What are the opportunities that you have available that you want to share that Jessica hasn't mentioned, or in addition to what she's mentioned, and how and where do job seekers go to start the application process?
Oh gosh, we have so many great opportunities available right now. Like Jessica had mentioned, a lot of positions out in this area, out in Will County, and then we've got offices in Aurora, Crest Hill, Hanover Park, and Melrose Park. So really the whole Chicagoland area. We have various openings such as picker and packer positions. If people have RF scanning experience, that is a huge plus to picker and packer positions right now. assembly. We always have various assembly positions, usually on first and second, sometimes third shifts. We even have a part-time HR coordinator position right now. Lots of machine operator opportunities. We do have welder positions occasionally. Shipping and receiving departments are always looking. We have a lot of forklift opportunities right now, and that's usually clamp operators, reach truck operators. Some of our clients are looking for EPJ, which is electric pallet jack operators. Right now, we're getting into the holiday season where there's a lot of seasonals, a little bit more short-term positions that might entail kitting in a distribution or warehouse environment where they're kitting either, say displays that are going into a retail environment. So they're putting these displays together, and
that's what that means. Okay,
exactly.
kidding.
So
Okay.
and some of those are a little bit more short term than our typical long term and temp to hire. We actually have some inside sales positions at one of our client locations right now. We don't do a lot of clerical. It's mostly light industrial and logistics and manufacturing, but we do occasionally have some clerical that comes up as well. And then our pay ranges, they start anywhere from $11 up to $18 an hour. Best way for the candidates to visit or to reach us would be to visit any of our 4 staffing branches. As I mentioned, we have Aurora, we have Crest Hill, Hanover Park, and Melrose Park, or they can visit us online at www.bartonstaffing.com. That's BARTON staffing.com. And then on our professional placement side, we have a search and placement division up in St. Charles. We've got a lot of great opportunities there as well. We have a payroll clerk right now. We're also always looking for rockstar recruiters for our internal staff as we continue to grow and succeed. We have a web printing press setup and operation position. We always have needs for maintenance techs and maintenance mechanics in our client locations, and those pay rates range anywhere from $26 an hour up to $32 an hour. So a lot of great opportunities there. We've got product development engineer and precision CNC machining opportunity right now. That's a pay range anywhere from $50,000 to $80,000 a year.
Wow.
It's great. Yeah, we've got plastic injection mold quality inspectors, automation engineers, CNC machine operator setup. So really some great opportunities. Best way to reach our direct hire division is they can either call our St. Charles office or they can just visit us at www.bartonppg.com.
So those are great opportunities, and they cover a wide spectrum of different skills. And so if people want to, again, reach out and learn more, the website is a really good website. I recommend you guys go there because it describes a little bit about these opportunities.
Right.
It gives them an idea of the different types that are there. But again, Michelle's a sweetheart. Jessica's a sweetheart. They're really great people there. You can just call them or just go to their offices to learn a little bit more about what they have to offer. And I know you mentioned a lot of forklift opportunities. I know you have a forklift certification training that you do?
We do.
Or?
They do the safety instructional at any of our branches. So they would watch the safety portion of the forklift. They would take a test. And then we know that they are qualified for those positions before sending them out on interviews with our client locations. Usually, sometimes people say they have the skill level, but we really want to see it.
There's a lot of safety matters that come into play with that. But a lot of people can learn to do that, and
sure.
Male or female.
Absolutely.
And they can get out there, and there's a lot of opportunities for that in this area. And most of these opportunities are within what towns? Like they're all over, Romeoville, Joliet?
They are, yes. Just our Crest Hill office alone staffs for as far out as Morris and Minooka, Wilmington. We have some positions, Woodridge, Romeoville, Bolingbrook, Joliet. Yeah.
So that's great.
And then we expand all the way out basically into Chicago, up north. We've got positions in Elgin. We've got Villa Park.
So that's
Schaumburg, yeah.
That's good. So for those who don't mind commuting, there's commute out, and for those who don't want to commute, there's a lot of plenty of local opportunities.
Definitely.
Do you have any advice to offer to companies who have never used a temporary staffing agency before?
Yes, and that's a great question. There's so many staffing agencies out there that I'm sure it can become very overwhelming when they are looking into selecting one. I would just recommend starting first maybe with, look at the company's Google reviews. That says a lot about a company. They want to look for an agent or an agency that's educating the client on things such as compliance, how a staffing agency works in general, what their process is, especially if they're new to staffing. They should be explaining what factors go into their markup. Sometimes, a client's not educated with staffing, and so, well, this is what my pay rate's going to be, but can you explain what the bill rate is? So, we like to kind of break that down for our clients and let them know exactly what we're billing them for. And I think that's important to educate them on that factor as well. It's smart to find an agency that has been established in the area for a while and that they're definitely familiar with their local market. And then they want to really find an agency that is compliant with all the federal and state compliance, that their employees will pass their qualifiers if and when they're ready to hire them into their own company. And, they should really find an agency that they partner well with that's in line with their process model. And then, I would always say ask for references too. So, ask the agency, do you have other clients that do similar processes or, are in the same type of manufacturing that we are? Can we give them a call?
So, and that's the same sort of thing for the job seeker. When they're searching for an agency, there's a few different things that they should think about, and one of them is, how the customer service, of course, are they going to really take care of you? Are they looking out for your best interest? But also how they take care of the companies and how they're following all the regulatory guidelines and things like that. That's real important. Well, how about any final words about your company, Michelle, and why should seekers reach out, job seekers and companies reach out to Barton Staffing Solutions?
Well, I would like to say that, we live by our core values. We listen to our customers. We lead with safety, quality, and prompt service. We treat employees and clients professionally. We invoice and payroll reliably with unequaled accuracy, and we build long-term trusted partnerships through honesty and integrity. Our mission is to exceed expectations by providing exceptional temporary employees that deliver on our customers' production, quality, and safety performance standards. We're proud to say, I know we've mentioned it the past 4 weeks, but we are celebrating our 20th year in business. And, it's something just to really be proud about. We're family owned. My uncle and my father founded the business back in '98, and next generation is, proud to be taking it over successfully and continue to grow. And we're really focused on serving light industrial and logistics companies in the greater Chicago area. And we really do know our local market well. And lastly, I would just say we pride ourselves on our outstanding customer service, and we are really committed to our clients' success and the success of our candidates.
That's wonderful. Well, congratulations again on celebrating 20 years.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Marissa.
Thank you. This is a family-owned agency that wants success for you, the job seeker, and the companies they represent. Thank you, Barton Staffing Solutions, for your support of Opportunity Recruiter. Visit bartonstaffing.com or bartonppg.com to get started with your next career opportunity at no cost to the job seeker. They often forget that. It's no cost to them. Next, ERE Media's Todd Rafael talks about why thank you notes after your interview really do help. Also, in honor of National Down Syndrome Awareness Month, we'll be recognizing and speaking to organizations and companies that help job seekers with Down syndrome find meaningful employment. You're listening to Opportunity Recruiter on 1340 WJOL.
This is Todd Rafael with ERE Media. We're at ERE.net, and for Opportunity Recruiter, today I wanted to talk about following up with a thank you letter after a job interview. So, thank you letters. What in the world do you say in a thank you letter besides thank you? I would suggest saying something that gives the employer, the manager, the person you interviewed with, maybe the recruiter, a sense that you're excited about the company and that you're understanding what they do. So say you're applying for a job at a telecom, a wireless kind of a company, something like that. You might say something like, I've been hearing about your earnings and things seem to be going great. I'd love to be a part of that. Or I've been reading a lot about the trend in people moving away from cable, and I have some great ideas how you can take advantage of that. Or I'd love to be a part of your battle against XYZ company. These are hypothetical examples. They may or may not work depending on the job. My point, though, is to give in your thank you letter some sense that you've thought about what it is the company does, that you're keeping up with it, and that you're excited about being a part of it.
If you're looking for a job with meaning and purpose, great benefits, paid training, and flexible schedules, then come join our team at Cornerstone Services. We help people with disabilities live and work in the community, which means your creativity and dedication are just what we need. Day and overnight shifts are available. Applying is easy. Just visit cornerstoneservices.org and click on careers, or give us a call at 815-727-6666.
I'm Marissa, host of Opportunity Recruiter, where we encourage job seekers and connect them with local job opportunities. Join me every Monday afternoon right here on 1340 WJOL. Barton Staffing Solutions is celebrating 20 years of providing full and part-time employment opportunities at Greater Chicagoland's leading companies, with offices in Aurora, Crest Hill, Melrose Park, Hanover Park, and St. Charles. Visit bartonstaffing.com or call 815-230-3740 to get started with your next job opportunity.
Gigi's Playhouse Down Syndrome Achievement Center's mission is to change the way the world views Down syndrome through national campaigns, educational programming, and by empowering individuals with Down syndrome, their families, and the community. We offer free therapeutic and educational programming to over 30,000 individuals with Down syndrome and their families across the U.S. and Mexico. We need you. During October, we need 1 million people to promise and post that they will be accepting, generous, and kind with our Generation G promise found at gigisplayhouse.org/Generation G. Then share your picture to social media and challenge your friends to be Generation G.
Welcome back to Opportunity Recruiter on 1340 WJOL. We're celebrating National Down Syndrome Awareness Month. And in the studio, I have with me my youngest daughter, Samantha. Say hello.
Hi.
When Samantha was born with Down syndrome, I was very grateful to have a place like Gigi's Playhouse Down Syndrome Achievement Centers. They helped me find comfort, and I had access to numerous resources that were helpful in raising her. Today, Samantha is 11 years old, right? You're 11?
Right.
And even has a Kindness Day proclamation in her honor and in honor of our Bolingbrook community, schools, students, families that have shown so much support, acceptance, and love for her. So Samantha, tell me a little bit about yourself. Where did you go to school?
Well, first of all, before I went to middle school, I was in Pioneer.
Pioneer, and you liked it there a lot.
Yes, I do.
What grade are you in now?
Now I'm in 6th grade.
Yeah, and what school do you go to again?
Humphrey Middle School.
Great. And can you tell everybody what you want to do when you grow up?
Well, I have some ideas.
Go ahead. What are those ideas?
Well, I want to be a chef, a party planner, and a detective.
Wow. You want to do all those things?
Yes.
And I know you'll be able to do them. So for me, it's comforting in knowing that she'll have many opportunities for employment because of the support of these organizations like Gigi's Playhouse Down Syndrome Achievement Centers, and that will prepare people like my daughter, to have great opportunities when they become adults. Calling in from the Gigi's Playhouse Hoffman Estates headquarters, I'm excited to have Karen Owens. She's a National Playhouse spokesperson, and Farzine, an adult with Down syndrome that is employed and that received training through Gigi University. Welcome.
Welcome, Marissa. Thank you so much for having us today. We'd like to thank you. And hi, Samantha.
Oh, they said hi.
Hi.
Thank you. Thank
Hi,
you.
Farzine.
Hi, Samantha.
Oh, we got Farzine saying hi, too.
Farzine said hello. That's wonderful. Hi, guys. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. And I'm going to start right away with what is it that Gigi's Playhouse Down Syndrome Achievement Centers is doing to celebrate Down Syndrome Awareness Month?
So we are celebrating Down Syndrome Awareness Month by asking everyone to go online and to take the Generation G pledge. And that is so easy and simple to do. You just go to ggsplayhouse.org/Generation G. Then you put a heart on your hand and with a G, and you take a photo, you tag us on Instagram, Facebook, all your social media, and we are going for 1 million people to take the pledge to be accepting, be generous, and be kind. And then for the month of October, we will also be, which we would love to invite everybody to come to, we are going to be having GG Fest. And that will take place on Sunday, October 21st, and that is from 12 to 3 at our Hoffman Estates location, which is located in Hoffman Estates at 2350 West Higgins. And we are going to be revealing some exciting things like our newly expanded space that is supporting GG Fit and GG Professional. We'll have lots of food, fun, games, inflatables, a petting zoo, raffles, pumpkin painting, and music. So again, we would like to invite everybody to come and celebrate with us.
All of your events are so amazing, and they're really inspiring. Everything we've gone to for Gigi's Playhouse has been so wonderful for the whole entire family. So
that's great to hear. Thank you.
Now, another program that's so incredible, and if you guys go to their website, it's just incredible. You'll get to see lots of wonderful pictures, but it's about their GG University program that helps to prepare adults with Down syndrome for employment opportunities. Can you tell me more about that?
Oh, absolutely. So GG University is a comprehensive and progressive learning program tailored specifically for adults with Down syndrome. It is comprised of a 15-week instructional program, and GGU is designed to motivate adults with Down syndrome to achieve their highest potential in the real world while developing their abilities in areas of wellness, communication, and career skills with emphasis on job interviewing, building and wellness, communication, money management, public speaking, customer service, computer skills, and the ideal candidate will be highly goal-oriented and motivated to achieve a new level of personal success. So the GGU is an application and interview-based, and participants will be asked to meet with the program leader prior to class and will be provided with the expectation for the commitment to the program. And upon successful completion of the GGU program and with their new preparedness and drive to succeed, graduates will then move to our live retail environment within our Career Studio as interns, which is Hugs and Mugs that is located next door at our go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, that's great. I was looking I haven't been to Hugs and Mugs yet, but we definitely will have to make the trip out there.
We would love to have you here. And so with the skills that they gain in Hugs and Mugs and through GGU, it will resonate with graduates throughout their careers, so they are able to get careers in the community.
Something like this can't happen unless you have support from local companies that are able to take adults with Down syndrome and make them a part of their workforce. So what are the different local companies that you partner with that can employ adults and that do with disabilities?
So we partner with many employers throughout different communities because all of our individuals, they live in different areas, obviously. But an example here in Hoffman Estates, we partner with the Schaumburg Boomers. So we had this past summer, a lot of our interns worked at the Schaumburg Boomers games.
Oh, that's fun. They enjoyed it?
Yeah.
And they loved
it. Yeah, it was great.
That's great. And then and the different types they vary. You have restaurants, what kind of different industries?
So also we have a couple offices. We have Deer Park Movie Theater, and I would say the offices, Deer Park Movie Theater, and we're, again, expanding, looking for more places to partner with us.
Okay, that's great to hear. So if anybody's listening that would like to provide these types of employment opportunities for our adults with Down syndrome, you just reach out to Karen at Gigi's Playhouse. How can someone who has a teen with Down syndrome start preparing their child for the GG University program?
Oh, yeah, perfect question. So the best way to prepare your child for GG University is to take advantage of the free programs at your local playhouse. Example, the Hoffman States Playhouse offers free speech, literacy, and math tutoring. So I would definitely say just take advantage of all those free programs.
And we go to
again, everything is free.
We go to the Fox Valley one. That's closest to us. So since she's been a baby, we've been going to that.
Aww.
And then how do they start the application process?
So for more information, you can call us directly at 847-85-7529, or you can email us at gguniversity@ggsplayhouse.org for an application.
That's great. Well, I want to hear from one of the employees. Farzine, you work at Hugs and Mugs. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
My name is Farzine. I am 32 years old. I play piano, like hanging out with my friends, watch movies, and play video games. I also like plays, singing, and dancing.
Ooh, I'd love to hear you play to play the piano and dance. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So where do you work and what do you do?
I work at Hugs and Mugs. I do clothing and work the cash register. I also work at Also Arch. I file paperwork by invoice numbers.
That is great. And you like it?
I do like it. It is amazing. I love to work. I feel good about it.
Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. Were you trained at GG University?
Yes, I did go to GG University.
You did. How long did you have to go? Do you remember? Was it like 6 months, 3 months, or do you remember?
I don't know exactly. Like, I've been here like a long time.
Oh, that's wonderful. What do you like about the GG University program?
The teacher is super nice and patient. I enjoy being with my classmates. They teach you to be responsible and work harder. They teach you to work as a team.
That's great. That's great. Oh my gosh. So what is your next career goal? Because I can tell you have a lot of them.
I would like to direct plays. I like to write songs also.
And what else?
I like to write songs also.
Oh, you like to write the songs. Oh, that's wonderful. Did you start writing any yet?
Sometimes. I would like to write some stories too.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Well, I know that you'll accomplish your goals. It sounds like you're going to definitely never give up, and you're just going to keep on.
I'll keep on trucking up.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, is there anything you want to tell our listeners about Down syndrome?
We are very friendly people, just like everyone else. We like to have fun. We want to have a good job and be productive.
Oh, that's wonderful. And that's so true. And Karen, go ahead.
If Samantha can hear this, I want her to be a very productive too also.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay. She will be. She will be. That's wonderful. And what about you, Karen? Any words of encouragement for job seekers that have Down syndrome and their families?
Oh, absolutely. Well, as you heard from the wonderful Farzine, I mean, they
wonderful. Yes.
I know. He's amazing.
Send him hugs. Tell him I'm sending him hugs.
Hugs. She's sending you hugs.
I'll send it back too also.
Okay.
Thank you.
You know what? Just as you heard from him, individuals with Down syndrome, they're capable of so many great things, and they, just like everybody else, just need to be given a chance.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, my own daughter, Samantha, she's just Everything, she gives it 100%. And she just loves life, and that's I learn from her every day. I learn new things.
Oh.
Well, thank you so much thank you guys for joining us all the way from Hoffman Estates. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. We would love to see you guys at GG Fest. So Samantha, we would love to see you. There will be lots of stuff for you to do.
Oh,
Same here.
She'll love it.
Aww.
She'll love it. Thank you again. And make sure to learn more about at what website address, Karen, for Gigi's Playhouse, for people to find out more?
Well, I was going to say for the application process for GG University, you can go to GG University at ggsplayhouse.org, but you can always go to our Hoffman Estates website as well, just www.ggsplayhouse.org.
Perfect, ggsplayhouse.org.
Mm-hmm. And whatever state you live in can take you to the specific playhouse you need it.
Yes, because you guys are international now. So we'll have to do that on another show. We'll talk more. Thank you again for joining us. Next, to continue to pay tribute to Down Syndrome Awareness Month, we're recognizing a fun and loving dentist. Is that possible? Yes, it is. And his dental assistant who has Down syndrome. And in addition to working in the dental office, has her own business called Special Sparkle. You're listening to Opportunity Recruiter on 1340 WJOL.
We just didn't understand what was going on. Our daughter was perfectly healthy, and the next thing you know, she's in cardiac arrest.
When a rare infection attacked Sammy's heart, doctors transferred her to Ann and Robert H. Lurie Children's Hospital of Chicago, home to a world-class pediatric heart center ranked 3rd in the nation by U.S. News and World Report. Our specialists are uniquely equipped to handle the full spectrum of care.
The cardiac care unit at Lurie Children's saved her life.
Learn more at luriechildrens.org/heart center. All the expertise, all for your one.
I'm Marissa, host of Opportunity Recruiter, where we encourage job seekers and connect them with local job opportunities. Join me every Monday afternoon right here on 1340 WJOL. Barton Staffing Solutions is celebrating 20 years of providing full and part-time employment opportunities at Greater Chicagoland's leading companies, with offices in Aurora, Crest Hill, Melrose Park, Hanover Park, and St. Charles. Visit bartonstaffing.com or call 815-230-3740 to get started with your next job opportunity.
Gigi's Playhouse Down Syndrome Achievement Center's mission is to change the way the world views Down syndrome through national campaigns, educational programming, and by empowering individuals with Down syndrome, their families, and the community. We offer free therapeutic and educational programming to over 30,000 individuals with Down syndrome and their families across the U.S. and Mexico. We need you. During October, we need 1 million people to promise and post that they will be accepting, generous, and kind with our Generation G promise found at ggsplayhouse.org/Generation G. Then share your picture to social media and challenge your friends to be Generation G.
Welcome back to Opportunity Recruiter on 1340 WJOL. I'm Marissa, and today in honor of National Down Syndrome Awareness Month, we're recognizing employers that hire adults with intellectual disabilities. With me today is a very special dentist, Dr. David Jones, his dental assistant, Kelly Neville, who has Down syndrome, and her mom, Karen. I met Kelly when I took my daughter with Down syndrome for a procedure at Small Smiles in Naperville. It opened my eyes to a world of rewarding opportunities for my own daughter, and I was very grateful that Dr. Jones was open to having Kelly on his team. It reminded me that our kids with Down syndrome have many talents and many contributions to offer in many different types of work environments. So welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. First, Dr. Jones, I want to say that after everything Samantha had gone through already with her recent life-threatening illness, multiple surgeries and procedures, I was so grateful I could take her to you and know that her experience wasn't going to be traumatic. On the contrary, she didn't even want to leave the office after you were done. And most kids want to run out of the dental office, right, Sammy? Yeah.
Must mean we did something right?
No,
good, Sam. I'm glad you liked it.
We appreciate it. So how did you meet Kelly?
Well, we were talking about that actually right before we walked in. It's been almost 8 years, Kelly, and It was through a works program that Kelly was going through, and Karen and I had talked, and at the time Kelly was working with a lady named Madonna who thought that Kelly would be a great fit in our office, and so she came in. And how many years were you with Madonna? Maybe a year?
Wait, the real Madonna?
Not the real Madonna. That would be.
Her name is Madonna
She's a little busy for that one. No, and so Kelly just had the skill set that we needed, and it just worked. and continues to work perfectly. She's a fantastic addition to the team, that's for sure.
Oh, that's great to hear. What role does she play at your dental practice again?
Well, she has multiple roles. Kelly's in charge of sterilization, so she always comes in during our busiest morning hours, and basically as instruments are coming through, she makes sure they're running through the right machines, gets them organized, helps out each operatory with the hygienists, is always helping the dental assistants, and then just kind of tidying things up and keeping the back looking professional and clean. And she's wonderful at it. She's fantastic.
That's great. What are her many talents and contributions to your office, and what do her coworkers like most about her?
Oh, I mean, her eagerness to work, her smile, her ability to take directions and just go with it. I mean, Kelly never questions. She's always there to help and asking if there's anything additional to help with. She's a hard worker, like I said. I think she's very intelligent. I think she takes new tasks and brings them on, and just, her role's expanding every week. I mean, we're always trying to look for things to do, so she's continuing to be challenged and having fun. As far as my whole staff, she's part of them. I mean, she's blends in. Everyone can't wait to get their morning hug from Kel and see how the weekend was and how the day was, and it's that's what makes Small Smiles work, is everyone is definitely very team oriented, and she, like I said earlier, she just blends right in with it. So
that's great.
She's great.
Yes. You have many patients with intellectual and physical disabilities, and they all love your office. I saw it, so I'm not just saying it, and we love it too. What makes it a great place for all children and a great place to work?
Well, I mean, it's kind of like I said before. It's definitely the team and the people that are around me. I mean, it's, a physical concrete structure is one thing, but when you've got people that truly, it sounds so cliche, but if you treat every child like they were your own, and what would you do to make that person happy? And it's not, and Kel and I were talking how she doesn't like when kids are crying, and I said, it's hard, and it's not easy when you hear that, and we're always discussing that, hey, they might just be sad, they might not understand, they might just be mad, right, things like that. But no, I mean, the staff and the people around me, they're just wonderful with the kids. They treat them like their own. We definitely have the ability, I think, through our skill set to know what everyone's capable of, and when to slow things down, when to speed things up, and just to make it simple. And then obviously the physical thing is set up for kids. There's no adults in the practice. So between TVs on the ceiling and colors, and we have a huge playroom in the back, which I know Kelly and Sam know about, and it's just it's just set up for them. And there's no closed walls. There's no isolation. So everyone just kind of feels it's just a nice open environment, and it really changes things. So it's nice. It does.
It's very comforting.
Thank you.
So Kelly, I'm going to go to you. What do you like most about Dr. Dave and your job at Small Smiles?
What I like about it is I just love seeing everybody there.
You love everybody there. You love people.
I'm a people person.
There you go. And that's so important, isn't it? How did you train for your current position?
How I train? I work very hard.
That's good. That's good. And you have a team that helped you too, that guided you.
The staff and the Small Smiles showed me what to do.
Great. And what do you do on a daily basis? Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, my job is to get the tools prepared.
Oh, that's important. They got to be clean, right?
Yes.
Yes. Do you have to know how many how many? Are there a lot of them, tools?
There are so many of them. I can't even count them.
Do you know what they're called? I wouldn't know what they're called. Like the different names of the different tools?
Well, some of them are different.
Yeah, they are. Yep.
If it helps you, Kelly, I don't know the names of them either.
Not that you have to, right. And do you like getting a paycheck?
Yeah. I do.
What do you do with your paycheck? Can I ask?
I'm glad you asked me that. I like to spend it on CDs, movies, like DVDs, coloring books, canvases to paint.
Oh, you like your own stuff. Oh, look at your nails.
I like to get them done for special occasions.
And I heard you love a special occasion in October. I love you. You like Halloween?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So you get all...
The queen of Halloween.
You are? What are you going to be this year?
I'm going to be one of the descendants characters of one of their kids.
Oh, I don't even know.
I'm going to be Mal.
Oh.
With the purple hair.
Oh, the purple hair. Oh, I like that. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to talk to your mom for one second. Mom, Karen, Neville, why has this been a wonderful experience for you as a parent? And you can go ahead and grab the mic. And
sure, I'll just turn that. Okay, so we're just very grateful and thankful that Kelly was given this opportunity. I didn't doubt that she could do it, because we'd always worked hard. Well, you hit the ground running.
Yes,
therapies, work hard in school, and our goal for all our children, I'm a mom of 3, is to be productive member of society. That's not a cliche. That's what we want. We want them to be out there. So to have her watch her become more confident and to become more independent. I mean, there are times I go in and I'll say, like, remember to do this. And Mom, I know my job. I got it. I'm like, okay, I got to back up.
Samantha tells me that when she's helping me with the laundry or dishes, right? You tell me that?
You got it. She's, Mom, I got it. And so I said, all right, so then she gets the paycheck, and it totally does make sense. Sometimes she shows me a dress she wants to buy, and I'm like, that's $486.
She's
so let's budget. Let's look at our paycheck. Let's see. So, it's a lot of life lessons going on there, but we're just very grateful to the office. And she loves going in. She calls them the dental hygienists, the women, she calls them her ladies.
Oh,
I got to go see my ladies.
Her ladies.
And Dr. Dave, and then Creston, of course. But it's been a wonderful opportunity to watch her grow as an individual.
I love that. And I heard, though, that you're also, Kelly, an entrepreneur. Tell me about your company.
Special Sparkle?
Yeah. How'd you start it? And
it's been 7 years.
7 years? Wow. And what do you do? What is that? What do you make? What do you sell?
It's a jewelry company for me, and I make all variety things of bracelets and necklaces.
Oh, you do?
And keychains and bookmarks.
That's wonderful. Are you wearing anything today? Mom is.
My mom
has pretty bracelets. They're very pretty.
She wanted to wear this, even though I tried to explain to her that.
Oh, it's wonderful.
People can't see her, but
right.
She likes the bling.
Well, we're going to take a picture and we're going to post it on our website. So we're going to have a picture of all the bling. And then how can people learn more about Special Sparkle and order some of your products?
You could go look up us on Facebook, in our website, and the Instagram page.
Oh, okay. And it's specialsparkle.com. It is. Okay, perfect. Specialsparkle.com. You can learn more about Kelly's business, and you can order some beautiful bling. I guess we'll call it bling. And one more thing I'd like to ask all 3 of you. Is there anything you want to share with listeners about Down syndrome and employment opportunities, and to keep them encouraged?
I just want to make sure it doesn't hold me back at all.
Good. Nothing's going to hold you back, right?
No.
That's right. Anything?
I just want to say that, in the beginning, we had a checklist for Kelly. And there was a time when we developed like a little 1, 2, 3 system. So when she came in, she knew what to do first, what to do second, what to do third. So we had some modifications. Really, if you just kind of think outside the box, like, well, how can I break this down to make them successful? Instead of just throwing them in and it's a sink or swim situation, we worked through some things where she became independent. So I just think if you just kind of take it a step at a time, that anybody can do any job.
That's great. How about you, Dr. Jones?
I agree. I just think you never give up, and there's a right fit for everybody, and I think we learn so much from her as much as she learns from us. So it's not one directional in that. And I just think every human, and especially our wonderful special needs kids and kids with disabilities, they have a part in society, and they enrich our lives as much as hopefully we enrich theirs. That's what I would say.
Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate that you're here to share your story. Samantha's grateful that she has a great dentist. Right, Sammy?
My pleasure, honey bun. My pleasure.
Thank you to our sponsors, Barton Staffing Solutions and American and Recco of Illinois, for supporting Opportunity Recruiter. Join us every Monday afternoon right here on 1340 WJOL. Happy National Down Syndrome Awareness Month to all.